From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time once again for The Horse's Mouth here at Tommy Max, of course, at my bar where everyone has a chance to have a seat and tell their story. Brought to you by our good friends at Dasher and at Hot Spring Spas of Jacksonville. It's the B Teal segment with my good friend Brian Sexton. Let's say hello to Brian. Hey, Brian.
All right.
What's up, buddy?
Good to see you.
Good to see you, man. Are you a hunter? Good to see you.
No, I grew up hunting birds.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, really?
In
Okay.
Kansas.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I didn't shoot that many of them. But no, every once in a while I go shoot quail.
Yeah.
Out west of Gainesville here and there.
Okay.
But I've never hunted these.
That's right. We're going to talk some whitetail deer. Judson Lott is here from Amen Corner Whitetails. How are you, Judson?
Good, thank you.
Welcome to the show. This is a passion of yours, breeding whitetail deer. Up in Hilliard is your farm.
Yes, sir.
Tell us, how'd you get into it, man?
So we went all over the country, from Indiana to Texas, visiting farms and learning about the business, and eventually just decided to settle down and start our own farm.
Okay, so you're breeding whitetail deer.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of how long is that process from start to finish?
So our goal is to ship out 200-inch bucks at 2 years old.
Okay.
That gives us the ability to kind of control the amount of feed and how much income we put into it versus what we're going to get out.
How many do you have?
Right now, 6.
Okay.
And we try and keep those numbers low so we keep down, any issues with health and other things like that.
Okay. And you mentioned a comment, you sell them to high fence places. That's so they obviously can't jump out. It's controlled area.
Yep.
And you sell the deer to different entities all throughout the country.
So we prefer hunting preserves. We operate, I don't operate, but we supply deer to other hunting operations.
Okay.
Yes.
So you breed them, they go to the hunting operations, and then fate will take care of the rest,
Pretty
I guess.
much, yes, sir.
Okay. You brought us some gifts, I see.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Basically, they start out at 1.5 and turn into this at 2.
Wow, no kidding. 1 year?
Sir.
Wow, no, unbelievable.
So our genetics are from the Pennsylvania, Ohio area, so they are much larger deer than you'll naturally see down here in the wild.
Okay.
So how many deer will you have on your property at any given time?
I'll never max out more than 12.
Okay.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay, interesting. And then how many times can the breeding happen? Like how many processes throughout the year do you get?
So it's once a year, obviously, when the rut happens.
Okay.
And, there are does that we have in our program that are around 8 now. 8 years old because we brought them in at 2.
Okay.
And the oldest ones that I know of are 20 in captivity.
Really? This is going to sound really stupid. I'm only a bartender and I don't know anything about hunting, but do they stud out like they do horses? Like
yes,
that?
It is very similar to horse breeding and things like that.
Is it really?
Genetics.
Okay, I watch Yellowstone, so I know a little bit about at least.
So how much do you know about the genetic side of it? I mean, have you had to become a scientist in order to be able to maximize your business?
Yes, ultimately we would love to get into AI, artificial insemination, and then embryo transfers because Florida's a closed border state.
Okay.
We can't bring in anything out of state and we can't move anything out.
Oh, really?
So the only way to get some new blood into the state of Florida is to either by an embryo transfer or using semen from deer from out of state.
So you can transport the semen, just not the actual deer. Yeah. Wow.
And when the deer go to the hunting preserve, are they breeding them there as well? Can they do that, or is it sort of like when you buy an AKC puppy from a breeder?
Yeah.
You're paying more if you want to breed the deer,
correct,
or you're having to have the dog fixed, right? So I mean, does it work like that?
It does. You've got it. Yes, sir.
And what's the future? Just AI? I mean, what is the future for you? And are you going to have ever more than 12? How do you expand your operation?
So our operation is on 2 acres of property right now.
Okay.
Fenced. And we have a goal for 5. And I actually get up to, I think, around 40 deer is what I have on my business plan.
Okay. That'd be a great sight to see as they're roaming the land right there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, listen, man, it's been great having you on this show. I look forward to seeing where this goes, and how far you can take it. And, man, nice racks right here. I know they come from males, so the joke's not really that funny. But nonetheless, keep up the great work, my friend.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Judson. Okay. How can people find you if they're looking for your services?
Facebook, Instagram.
Okay.
We only are by appointment only.
All right. Amen Corner Whitetails. Beautiful. Great to have you on. Thanks, Brian, for being here.
As always.
Hey, check out their great profiles, this conversation, and many, many others. Go to dailynewsnetwork.com. Until next time, y'all stay safe out there and be cool. We'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
The coach should be going to bed at night thinking about the athlete and how they're going to help that athlete improve. They shouldn't be worrying about how am I going to quantify their improvement, or am I going to have to keep up with all this information? Those things that are kind of background to the coach focusing there on the athlete. And so what Dasher does is it takes all those side things away, allowing the coach to focus then on the athlete.